And welcome back here to Bear Sports Network, presented by NBA Roofing. You're about to watch Lenoir-Rhyne football here on the pitch. Jenna here today in Game 2 of our doubleheader. So they're facing the Wingate Bulldogs here at home, back at Moretz Sports Complex. It's a pretty sight.
It is a pretty sight. As the sun starts to go down, so will the temperatures. But senior night for 4 of our amazing women, and we're excited to get this game underway. And again, as you stated before, it's rivalry week.
Yep, rivalry week right here in Hickory, North Carolina, here at Moretz Sports Complex. Should be an exciting matchup here between both sides. Lenoir-Rhyne winning the all-time series 19-13 and 5 in favor of Lenoir-Rhyne. Like we said, honoring the 4 seniors today: Maddie Kyle, Alicia Cruz, Emma Olson, and Rachel Fisher for Lenoir-Rhyne. And then key players here for this Wingate Bulldogs squad. I know they come in at 2-2-2 with a 2-2-1 record in the SAC conference. Not the usual output that we see usually from this Wingate squad, but Coach Vundam has really coached up this team, and I'm really excited to see what they're bringing here today. Some players to look out for. Number 17, Caroline Peters. She tore her ACL twice, tore it in 2019, came back this year, and is leading the team in points.
Wow.
That is just phenomenal.
That's a really cool story. It's just, you love to see those players after going through such devastating times. I mean, even when it's on the opposing side, even when it's Wingate, we love hearing the stories about players that have gone through that, you know, those hurdles that are just so tough, especially when it's injury, and have just overcome and have bounced back that way. Especially
when it's almost so close to home, when you see someone like Steph Figueredo come back from a similar injury as well and is leading her team in points as well. So that's very incredible to see. Another player to look out for, Caitlin Cox, 7 points, 3 goals and 1 assist. And then McKenna DeLong has 7 points with 3 goals and 1 assist as well. So game keys here for Lenoir-Rhyne here in this match. They have to get Wingate on their heels early. This offense for Lenoir-Rhyne is extremely dangerous, and they got to get attacking early. They got to get Steph and Allie going out there on the wings. Allie, a wing wizard, like we like to call him. Very explosive out there on the wing. Maybe look to see as well Rosie Weaver. I know she's back in the fray. We've seen Kara Gavian off the bench as well. On the wings, these outsides for Lenoir-Rhyne are really explosive.
Yeah, Allie Zuger is always fun to watch on that. She usually starts on the left-hand side, right-hand side. I don't even know. Whatever wing she's on. Wing wizard, super fun to watch, super dynamic player. Fast as can be. It's like she gets shot out of a cannon every time she touches the ball and has space in front of her.
And defensively, they need to be checked in. We've seen this season that the goals that have been against Lenoir-Rhyne, it's because of, mistakes that could kind of be minimized or reduced here in this match. So look for Lenoir-Rhyne to kind of be locked in and focused, and it starts from Grayson Cameron back in goal.
100%. Again, just super lucky to get an experienced transfer like that coming into LR. And she's just the leader of the team. She's the one that can see the full pitch. She's going to be the one that controls this football game.
And then the last game key here for Lenoir-Rhyne to kind of get up in this match is step up to the moment. This is a rivalry game, must win here at home in front of the home faithful. The last time these two teams played here in Hickory, you got bad taste in your mouth with Wingate winning 4-0 here in the Southeast Regional. And I know seeing Christina Shimshock and Livy Murphy, and as well as Abigail McGarrell here in the crowd, some alumni from this program, they really did not like the way their careers ended here in Moretz Sports Complex, and they're looking to watch their team win one here today.
1,000%. And just those players being here just shows how close this team is. The second that they found out this was senior night for some of those girls that they played with, they knew that they needed to be at this game. And that's just part of the program that Gary Higgins has built. He's just built a team of just girls that are so connected and really do care about each other.
Number 7, Stephanie Figueredo.
So you see Sam Fisher there on the other end announcing the starting lineups here for both sides. So we're about to get things rolling here in the Moretz Sports Complex. Some pretty ideal skies right now, and the sun's setting. It's about to get things rolling here in Hickory.
And number 29, Kara Gavigan. And a goalkeeper, number 1, Grayson Cameron.
The wind still is whipping a bit too, so I think that'll continue to play a factor just like we saw in the men's game. So would love to see Lenoir-Rhyne just to connect the ball a good bit.
It looks like it's going to be Allison Kite back in goal here for the Bulldogs. Or excuse me. Yes, it will be Allison Kite. I stand corrected. And she's been splitting time all year with Haley Fawcett here for the Bulldogs. And Kite getting the starting nod here today. And that's even more heads up knowing that Abby Frail, the goalkeeper, starting goalkeeper from last year, is on the coaching staff now. So you know she's really coached up those girls, and they're ready, either one is ready to make a stride here today.
100%. It looks like Lenoir-Rhyne is going to be defending this side where they're going to have the wind in their favor for this first half. So let's see how they take advantage of that. I wonder if Gary Higgins will let them know, hey, girls, let's get some shots off. We have the wind going our way. Let's really try and just put them on their heels, like you said, and let's get a goal this half.
That'll be huge here for both sides. And once again, you see the Bears lined up. We're going to have Kara here on this near side and Allie Zuger there on the other side.
You know what that means. We have speed on both sides because those two are both just as quick as can be.
Speed kills, and I've heard some rumors, sprinkling from the locker room that Alicia Cruz might be the fastest on the pitch. She begs to differ.
Alicia is pretty speedy. I'll give her that. But I'd love, maybe next time we're out here we can just have them do a foot race for us real quick. We can prove it once and for all.
Yeah, and all debates. So the ball is off in here in the middle as Figueredo looking to play it back. Bears looking to win that one, but it will be going the other way here for the Bulldogs. So this one, I'm expecting a little bit more of an early sense of urgency from the get-go from both sides. I'm expecting a little bit more clean football here in this match. Kara surveying. McFarland looking to win it.
That's where, Max players there have got to talk to her, but at the same time, Max got to play with some urgency. She can't expect that ball to just come to her feet like that. She's got to go meet it. You can't wait on the ball at college level.
See Caitlin Cox putting excellent pressure there for the Bulldogs. They're going to look to get her going. I believe she scored last year when they played here at home in that 4-0 win there for the Bulldogs. Caitlin Cox did score.
And there's again just where the wind is already coming to a play. What should be an easy ball outside for Wingate is just picked up by the wind and forced out of bounds, and it's going to earn Lenoir-Rhyne a throw in here in the attacking third.
Having some trouble fielding the ball, the ball shaggers there. Kyle, one of those seniors we circled here on senior day, going to get things going. Kara in the fray, splits two,
Great
still
job
with the ball.
Taking it in line there.
And finally, a no-nonsense clearance there for the Bulldogs. So that was Alicia Rubio Garcia. See an early press here from LR. Dustin, who's been quiet this season, but she is bound to make something happen here for Lenoir-Rhyne. Dustin in the fray, wins it back.
It's great pressure from Nev right there.
And just miscommunication. Steph not able to stop that one. Ball played a little behind her.
Interesting from Wingate keeping two players in the box in these goal kicks like this.
Maybe not. Just a little worrisome there with Kite there back in goal. Not sure if she's able to fully get enough leg onto it. It might float like we saw in the men's game.
That might be why they're doing that. It's just because the wind being so strong as it is, it's going to be hard to clear that ball even from a goal kick where you have a free kick just to boot it as far as you can. This wind is definitely playing a huge factor.
Yeah, I don't know how Allie Zuger still has the ball on her feet.
Because it's Allie Zuger, and she's just a magician in the midfield at times.
We like to call her the wing wizard there on the far end. Seems like she makes a little something out of nothing.
Well done by Kara just to play it back to keep possession there as the Bears swing it through the defense.
Good job by Ina to kind of just clear that way, stop the momentum of the Bulldogs. Looking to throw it in and work there on the far sideline. Like I said, a huge match here for both sides.
Nev able to collect and turn and is looking for Allie on that wing. And although Allie didn't win it, she still wins the throw in there. And again, that keeps Lenoir-Rhyne pushing up forward like we just want to be doing.
I'm saying currently LR in second here in their pod, while Wingate in third place. And Catawba sitting at the top here in their pod group. So there's a big game here for Lenoir-Rhyne to kind of get back in that seeding. Staff going in for one of her patent long throw-ins.
It's always so nice when you have a player that can make a throw-in like that, a dangerous type, almost a corner kick ball.
And this is a spot where I can see that high press of LR really working in their favor if they can get a turnover, if they're going to play it from the back like that.
100%.
Acton gets dispossessed. Bulldogs are looking to thread.
Great step by Cruz there.
Looked like that was McKenna DeLong trying to work there on the far sideline. Work her way up. DeLong still with the ball. Good challenge by Ina. And another throw in here for the Wingate. Cox looking to turn. Able to bounce outside.
Yeah.
Great ball. Dangerous across the 6.
Kara should get there with no. Look at those strides.
Smart.
Yeah.
Just let it go out of bounds. Don't have to necessarily force the issue. And that allows your back line to kind of get back in shape. So a great first touch there by Brianna DiTillo. Good pressure here from the Bears, really forcing Wingate to kind of work their way back, play from the back.
And well done by Wingate right there to maintain possession. Got to give credit where credit's due, and they are definitely just building out of the back right now and able to maintain this ball as they swing it around.
Yeah, they're really doing a good job of staying patient in this one, especially with the ability to kind of work it from the back, like you said, and that's a great switch.
First long ball, and that was an absolutely beautiful ball. Good touch to possess it and bring it down. Cuts back, puts on her right, finds the cross in the middle.
And they're going to call
handball is what they're
handball
calling.
There by the referee. That was a dangerous one as we saw the ball enter the back of the net.
That was definitely a very pretty setup for Wingate. Good switch, like we said. Good to maintain the possession and then put a ball across the net in front of the 6 like that. Thankfully for Lenoir-Rhyne, there was a handball, and we remained scoreless.
So Acton there on the far sideline with the ball. Right now, currently, she's the leading goal scorer here for Lenoir-Rhyne, tied for first in the conference with 5 goals. And ball whipping, dangerous. Kyle, if you're just got to step towards it. Some good chain of passing here from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Wingate's definitely doing a good job to maintain possession right now, and they're making Lenoir-Rhyne look like the ones that are having to work a little bit more.
So a throw-in will be awarded to Lenoir-Rhyne. So far, we're about 9 minutes here into this match. And I'd say Wingate has done a really excellent job of holding
Switch
possession.
is on. It's on, but unfortunately Cruz had to cut back and made it a little more difficult for her to get that switch off. But it is on. It's good to see that they're looking for it. Good pressure by Figueredo. She just couldn't come away with it. And it looks like there's going to be a foul from that. Wingate's going to play quickly again on through the back.
Yeah, they're going to look to move here, get this ball rolling. Really don't want to have the ball here in Lenoir-Rhyne's hands.
Cruz collects it with space right there, able to find Zuger.
Zuger 1v1. We're going to say that a lot here tonight. Zuger into the box. Loses it a little bit, but her team's still going to threaten here with a throw-in opportunity.
Surprised I'm not seeing Figueredo run out to take this one.
I feel like she's already too far into the field of play. Acton keeping it alive there on the end line. Still with the ball. Clever. And finally, the ball was called out of bounds. Goal kick for the Bulldogs.
A little bit of a heavy touch there, but yeah, just great job keeping it in line like that. Unfortunately, it did go out of bounds, but that's the right idea. Just cutting it across the net like that with that pass can be a very, very dangerous ball.
Wingate now with an opportunity. They're threatening. Cox is making a run. Cox into space, and Cameron, smart decision to come off her line.
100%. It's one of those plays where you have to be confident, come off your line, scoop that ball up. Because if you don't, then that's going to be Wingate collecting and going for a shot on goal right there.
Caitlin Cox herself showed some excellent speed there, trying to find that through ball. And Kara has an opportunity to get down to this ball. Smart decision there from Kristen DiBiase.
And this is that throw-in that we're going to see from Figueredo, where numbers are going to be able to get in the box right now.
Yeah, Nev just needs to post up and kind of look for this ball, maybe try to flick it on. Kyle settling. Good job by Cruz to kind of settle it down, working from the back. Nice ball by Ina. Zuger in space. Trying to cut it back, and I would love to see Nev kind of step into that fray of that pass, kind of let it go. Maddie Kyle working around his LR. Got lucky there that Dattilo was not able to step into that pass.
And again, Zuger on this far left line, but it looks like they're going to call her offside.
To her disbelief, she felt like she had checked back on. The referee thinks otherwise. Nice. Oh, just misplacing her step there was Kara. Opportunity here.
Figueredo able to collect with a good ball through to Nev, just an unlucky touch, but that's the right idea right there.
If you're maybe Nev and Alia, you got to talk to each other there and maybe let it go. Zuger was making that run. Good job by Cruz to win that one back for the Bears.
Now we see Wingate switching the point of attack here through their back again.
High press.
Great step by Kara.
Capitalize on mistake. Gavigan gets bumped, and that's got to be a foul there from the referee. He says no call. He must not know the speed of Kara Gavigan. I wholeheartedly believe she would have gotten to that ball. So throw in here for the Bulldogs. Again, just electing to play it out the back. Taking a ricochet and find its way right into Kite's hands.
On the plus side, I'd say these past 5 to 7 minutes, we've seen a lot more momentum from the Bears, able to just collect the ball a lot more and find feet. So they got to keep this up, what they've been doing these past couple minutes, because it looks much better than what they started.
Looking to build the attack now. Up ahead to Dustin. Just mishandles the pass.
Acton's going to get there, find Zuger. Zuger cuts it back, still possessing the ball, and then takes the heavy touch.
Ball played across the middle, and Lenoir-Rhyne once again with that high press, trying to force a mistake here from the Bulldogs. Good step there by Louise Berg. Acton, who hasn't been able to kind of come off her line much here today so far, having to kind of hunker down and play defense.
So Wingate tries to boot one forward, but Maddie Kyle able to step in and just kind of kick it away.
Good pressure there from the Bears, Kyle and Berg. Ball bouncing around. That will go off Maddie Kyle for a throw-in for the Wingate Bulldogs. So once again, in this early onset of this match, we kind of see just almost identical as match number one in terms of energy here in the first opening minutes. It's been a stalemate.
I'd say both sides are putting together some passing that's a little bit nicer than what we saw in the men's game. Nothing against the men whatsoever, but they're just able to play the ball on the ground a bit more, and we definitely see some more passes being strung together from both sides. As Wingate has one of those sequences right here, right now. I think this is pass number 7 or 8.
Yeah,
but just a good sequence from them.
Haven't been able to kind of advance it forward as you see the press finally get a little bit of the ball. Good job by Cruis to step in the fray. Kara looking to go to work. Ball played up ahead. Oof.
Just win the second ball here.
Great defensive
which Kara
effort.
just did. Well done. Kara's legs are so long. That plays such an advantage for her. She's able to intercept so many of these passes and break up so many just sequences with tackles.
Yeah, some things that you just can't teach right there.
You're born with it.
It's natural born ability there from Kara Gavigan.
As she makes a run down this right sideline. Just unfortunately not able to sneak through.
That's Carly Veit there for the Bulldogs stepping into the fray.
This is something that Lenoir-Rhyne's defense is doing a great job of right now. When Wingate is possessing the ball, they're doing a great job of shifting as a unit.
It's great pressure, not making any pass easy. As you see,
that's a great ball through right there.
Able to win it.
And
now up ahead.
Wingate's pressing inside that box, and they're going to be able to earn a corner kick from that.
That is McKenna DeLong able to draw the corner kick, and now a threatening opportunity here for the Wingate Bulldogs. See Cox making a run. That's going to hang in the air. Cameron strongly and calmly will collect that ball there for the Bears.
And now we see her pushing her team up, but looks like she's going to build it out of the back.
Acton, far sideline. Dustin making a run. Dustin up ahead. That's the right idea if they can just get it to hang a little bit more. But as you said, the wind is going in their favor. Gonna have to play a little bit of those balls a little bit shorter. It's gonna carry.
Or if not, play it directly to Nev like they just tried to do. Kara Gavigan was over here on this sideline, and I think they could have played it to her as well.
Kara turning.
Smart to play it back to Amanda McFarland there as Maddie Kyle looks forward.
Great tackle there by Caitlin Cox. Now Sarah has time. Cruz not able to handle the touch. DeLong now looking to attack. Cruz is giving her a lot of space, but she's going to win the challenge.
Kara's got time to turn here. She's looking up. Let's see what she sees. Oh, she may have taken one too many touches on that ball. Thankfully, Lenoir-Rhyne is going to win the throw from it.
Kyle able to settle things here for the Bears. And that one will go out of bounds for a Wingate throw-in. So approaching 25 minutes here in this match. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer here on the pitch. Rivalry week, Lenoir-Rhyne versus Wingate Bulldogs here on Bear Sports Network.
So far, this has been a really fun match to watch. There's been opportunities created from both sides. It's a well-possessed game. It's not a lot of pinging the ball back and forth between the two teams. So I'm enjoying it so far. This is definitely a great matchup here today.
Yeah, this is having the makings of a match. It's going to be a long haul in terms of who's going to get that first one on the board.
Berg tries to clear it. A little bit of a misclearance there. Maddie Kyle there to clean it up. And once again, she's going to boot it out. And now Madam McFarland applies some pressure, maybe some miscommunication. Mac finally able to clear it up the field.
We just need a little bit more energy here from the Bears. They're trying to straighten things out.
Wow.
And Caitlin Cox has been hitting the grass here today.
She's sliding, but she's doing a good job of it, just breaking up a lot of this passes that Lenoir-Rhyne is attempting to pull together. As we see Ali Zuger coming over to this right sideline here.
And exiting for Lenoir-Rhyne, number 29, Kara Gavigan.
It's good to see Rosie Weaver back here on the pitch here at home. Glad to see she's back here from a slight injury.
Yeah, we saw her in that Catawba game get a bit knocked up, but glad to see she's out of the boot and back on the pitch.
Good ball by Cruz up ahead.
And Weaver with her first touch of the game.
She's going to test her wheels out in this one and just not able to keep it under control. What a great way to, get your legs back under you. Get a ball played to you immediately.
Yeah, Rosie, welcome to the game. I think that's what I would prefer as a player rather than not seeing the ball for 5 minutes after stepping in. Immediately get involved in the action.
Dustin needing some help. Nev finally has an option in Maddie Kyle. Zuger going to take some space here. Plays it back across.
Oh.
A header by Figueredo. Now Dustin, cleanup crew, just a little too much on that one. I like the idea, trying to go on the outside foot, bend it back towards frame.
It was a great ball in by Zuger. And Figueredo was close to getting a head on it. Just unlucky from Nev. Like you said, cleanup crew just couldn't quite finish it up. Some kind of call right there. Looks like Lenoir-Rhyne's going to get a free kick, which they played quickly out to Acton on that left-hand sideline.
You see the lights are on, sun's setting, the wind's picking up. It's getting a little colder, but you gotta love some great soccer here on the pitch here today. And I couldn't be happier to call a better game so far. I mean, it's been a stalemate, but these are the kind of games that keep you on the edge of your seat.
For sure. It's definitely, there's been very interesting segments to talk about. Like I said, both teams are doing a good job of, they're stringing some passes together. It makes it more interesting. It's just, let's see who's going to get the first real opportunity, first real chance of this game. Obviously, Wingate had one earlier that was very close. Unfortunate for them, ended up being a handball in the box, and Lenoir-Rhyne was able to bring it the other way.
And all it takes is one here for both of these sides. As we've seen, they're very notorious for just putting one on the board, and then it just becomes, one becomes two, two becomes three, and you know the rest of that statement. So they're battling there. Ball's kept alive. Another throw in there on the far sideline for the Wingate Bulldogs. Acton stepping in the fray. Cuts back middle. Finds Dustin. She's got time.
Oh, it's a good look for Rosie Weaver, just unable to connect.
Yeah, Weaver a little flat-footed there on the wing. Wasn't expecting that ball to be delivered right at her.
Smart by Cruz to play it back and let the Bears rebuild from the back here.
Zuger, great touch.
Oh.
Almost able to cut outside, and she's going to get called for the bump in the back. Good pressure by McFarland. And that
Oh, I thought that was going to be a Lenoir-Rhyne throw-in.
definitely looked like McFarland may have nudged the ball off the defender, but it's going to keep possession here with the Bulldogs.
Looks like Wingate has 2 subs that are coming in here.
So under 20 minutes left to play here in this first half. Still a 0-0 match between both sides.
Now entering for the Bulldogs, number 12, Samantha Olson. Number 17, Caroline Peters.
See Samantha Olson check in, and Caroline Peters, who we talked about pregame. Good step there by Zuger. Plays it up ahead. Great effort there by Zuger to clear that ball away. Just a missed touch there by Veit. Not able to handle the ball on the ground. And Dustin, if you get a chance to kind of win one of these balls, that'd be really promising here for LR. Sarah switching the field there. The Weaver, beautiful ball.
Weaver's got some space. She's got, one man in front of her. She's going to play it across.
Did that take a deflection?
It must have, as they look to set up for a corner kick here. I don't even see it take a deflection, but
Yeah, that's
we will take it.
it's one of those tough angles where best perspective is definitely not over here. And that will bring Steph Figueredo back to take the corner here for Lenoir-Rhyne. See 5 Bears guarded very tightly there at the 18. Weaver is
right there in the
front of
goalkeeper.
right there in front of the goalkeeper. Let's see if that causes a problem. Ball's played in. It's at that 18. Dangerous.
Oh, it just bounces over Zuger's head. But look at her working to get back and collect that ball. Misstep. This field must be slick tonight. We saw a lot of that in the men's game as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a little slippery out there. That's a pretty ball out wide there for DeLong. She's got space. Good pressure by Melina Serra. And
Oh, it looks like they're going to call a foul.
That's a tough one. I mean, once again, we don't have best perspective, but it kind of looked like maybe just lost her footing, but there might have been some contact. And
this one it's going to be similar to a corner kick anyways. Obviously, the ball's just going to be placed a little bit more in. So Bears defensively are probably going to defend this as if it were a corner.
and this one, you can kind of whip it in with a little bit more pace. Try to find maybe that 6 on an attacking run here for the Bulldogs. Ball's played in.
Well done by Steph Figueredo to get the first touch on that.
Bouncing around, asking for a handball is LR. Ball played out wide. Let's see who's the first to get to it. And Wingate's got to be careful with these almost just effortless passes there on the back line. One of those is, intercepted. That could be a house call for Lenoir-Rhyne.
Yeah, and Wingate's doing a good job possessing in the back right now. And then Lenoir-Rhyne's doing a good job of when that pass is finally the pass forward, breaking it up quickly.
Beautiful ball switched out wide here to Weaver. Acton. Let's see if they can make this attack into shape here. Acton stepping forward.
You can see what she's trying to do, but again, just maybe one too many touches and then creates a tougher angle for herself where she's trying to play a square ball that Wingate's just able to get a touch on and
Weaver beats one.
interrupt.
John, what do you think of the coldest temperature you've ever played soccer in is?
It's probably close to this. I mean, I had games where I couldn't feel my hands and my shoe would come untied, and I have to ask the ref to take his gloves off so we could tie my shoe because I couldn't feel my hands.
Now, are you a gloves or long sleeve kit?
Probably long sleeve. I don't think
sleeve.
I ever really wore gloves, but I mean, we see some of these LR players out here tonight. They're in shorts and the short jersey, but have gloves on. But I can't say I blame them. These temperatures are very, very cold.
See Zuger settling here for LR, and credit to where credit's due here. Both sides have great athletes who are playing in really not ideal weathers in terms of temperature-wise here for soccer, but nevertheless, both teams are playing and they're battling it out here at Moretz Sports Complex.
Figueredo just had a ball that she went up for that I'm surprised that we did not get a call for. Looked like she got a little bit of a push in the back. If anything, hopefully that's just going to fire Steph up because she's that kind of player that when somebody comes at her, Steph's going to get fired up from it. So,
yeah, Steph is one of those players where she kind of battles off energy and her emotions, and it's safe to say that she wants all the smoke. When you cross Steph Figueredo, she's about it.
McFarland collects there and plays it out to Maddie Kyle, who's got time to look up. And again, Mac's going to play it back to Louiseburg there, who finds Maddie Kyle over on the right wing.
Good touch there, and Cruis.
She's just going to send it up.
And that one might stay in for the longest time.
Now that we've got Wingate here in their defensive third, this is where, LR is going to want to step up and make sure that they are containing, unfortunately.
Good pressure there by Zuger. He said, yeah, they're going to have to continue as you see. I mean, they're going this way, and that high press is there. It's just going to be a matter of who's going to capitalize on what mistake. And so far, no teams has really made a huge mistake that the other team has had an opportunity to capitalize.
LR almost had one that first half, but like I said, the handball came through for us. Nev looks for the switch right here to Zuger. And again, just that wind is just carrying the ball like something crazy tonight.
That's a tough ball across pitch.
We saw that in the men's game as well. It's just that's been a difficult ball to play.
So we approach 13 minutes remaining here in the first half. Clever skill there in the middle for the Bulldogs. A ball played wide, and Acton needs to help out and get in the fray. I don't think she realized there was a Wingate Bulldog running side by side with her.
I'm not sure if Sarah was calling her off there or what just happened. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication.
Ooh.
Grayson Cameron with just an amazing save. I think if she had not gotten a touch on that ball, we might have saw that ball just hit right inside that right-hand post.
That ball was well struck there from the Bulldogs. I mean, like you said, Cameron, if she doesn't get a fingertip on that one, I think that ball's flying near the right post.
And that's definitely the most dangerous opportunity we've seen from either team all game.
Kyle trying to step into the fray. Good marking there by Maddie Kyle, shielding the ball.
See if Zuger can turn here. Finds Mac back in the center of the field. Oh, I almost wish Zuger would have demanded the ball right there again as she just had space down the line, but instead we see the ball switched out to Rosie Weaver on the left-hand side.
Weaver trying to go to work, turning on the Jets, lays the ball across, and she'll win a throw in here for her squad. So still scoreless here in this match.
Lenoir-Rhyne, 12, Vivian Jones. And exiting number 23, Ali Zuger.
So you see Vivian Jones checking in here for Lenoir-Rhyne. Finally getting able to play here at home. Saw her first action back since injury was at the Pepsi Soccer Complex there against Coker Glad to see she's able to come back here and play here in front of the home faithful. And I believe Weaver will be called offsides on the far sideline.
Lenoir-Rhyne again is building from the back here. Berg's going to find Amanda McFarland in the middle, who turns, looks to play a ball over the top. Wingate able to get ahead on that and clear it out and go the other way.
Good pressure there by McFarland, not allowing the Bulldogs to turn up field. That's a great feint move.
It's a great dummy.
Ooh, some space here for the Bulldogs. Sarah had to win that challenge. Nice job there by Ina to get that ball out of there. Once again, clever skill here from the Bulldogs. And Berg just no nonsense, just get it out of there. Once again, they're going to look to go out wide. I believe that's Caroline Peters here with the ball. Working, and Sarah able to dispossess Peters. Wingate threatening. A dangerous ball into the area, and what a save there by Cameron. Wow. Talking about doing a full split.
I'm pretty sure she just did as she looks to recompose herself after that.
Yeah, I'm shaking up here from that save. That was one of wonders there from Grayson Cameron.
I think the Bears just need to settle down a bit. It looks like Wingate's the one that's in the driver's seat right now, and the Bears just need to take a deep breath and recollect.
Yeah, this Wingate Bulldogs team, they've been forming a lot of great passes here together, and they've really caught LR off guard here in the last 5-minute stretch. See some great touch. Techers there from the gaffer, Gary Higgins, the head coach. Showing you he's still got it there from the sideline. Good pressure there by Louisburg. Cox is turning, needs some help. Ball played through the middle. Finally settled by Caroline Peters.
Yeah, Wingate's just doing a good job of connecting right now. Creating opportunities for themselves. Nev Dustin looks to apply pressure.
Peters trying to get back on the left boot. Sarah stepping in the fray.
That's got to be a foul. Yeah, it is.
Good job by Ina there to win the challenge and then draw the foul. So, Jenna, what do you want to see here from LR to kind of reassert themselves here in this match and get some momentum going into halftime?
Yeah, they just need to regain composure. It's just they're the team that's chasing the ball right now. Wingate's the team that's connecting the passes. So LR's just got to flip that around and start to connect a little bit more.
You see a run here on this far sideline. Great step there by Berg. This near sideline was wide open for a cut. That's a pretty ball.
We just need some little piece of action for Lenoir-Rhyne, something that's going to lift their spirits and just give some momentum back into their game, give them a little bit of energy.
Now, Samantha Olsen has checked in here for the Bulldogs, and she has been commanding a lot of space there on this near sideline in that wing position. She's been threatening on a lot of runs.
Nev Dustin able to pick that off and play it back to Alicia Cruz, who's going to find Stephanie Figueredo.
It's Vivian Jones trying to time her run. Finally gets back on the ball.
It's a good numbers in the box here.
Kyle trying to beat 1v1, just not able to win it.
It's a great job by the Wingate defense to win that and now go the other way.
You see Zanardi just surveying, looking for an outlet. 6 minutes remaining here in this first half. Still a 0-0 match. Bulldogs have been threatening though, and now another opportunity. Acton trying to win this ball. DeLong. 1v1 with Acton, and Acton wins it.
Great step by Acton to break that up. Find Rosie Weaver on the sideline, and Weaver looks like she's going to come out of this.
Goodness, Weaver just splitting two defenders there. Somehow comes out with the ball. Good step there by Dustin. She's got space if she wants it.
Look at Vivian Jones making this run.
12's making a run there. Vivian Jones making a deep run. Finally,
and she's got time to turn.
She's just going to build it back from the back once again. That's where you would love to see kind of Vivian take it upon herself to kind of make a move and get outside.
As we see Rosie Weaver streaking down this left-hand side here, looking for numbers in the box.
Trying to win a corner. Weaver
still has possession, though.
Bouncing around here in the box. Cox showing off her speed.
Lenoir-Rhyne's building good opportunities, just nothing's coming out of it. They just had that ball with Rosie Weaver. They had that ball with Vivian Jones. It's just they need to build that final piece right now.
Kyle outside the Jones. Takes a touch inside. And going to be a little bit more conservative. Up ahead to Kyle. Great first touch. She can play it back in. Plays it across.
Great ball in.
And Figueredo, the redirect, just goes to the side netting.
And maybe that's the little oomph that Lenoir-Rhyne needed. They needed something because it had been a little bit stale for them for a little while. So hopefully that's something that perks them up a little bit and gets them back into the action.
Now checking in here for the Bears will be Scarlett Kelly in for Nev Dustin. Oh, that's a high boot there. A no call. There you see the ball really hanging in the air. Weaver checks back on side. Acton needs an outlet.
Get on that line to Weaver, and Acton's going to make a run in. Good tackle to slow down, but that, oh, wow.
That was a missed call there.
Wow, yeah,
the
Gary
referee.
Higgins looks visibly upset at that one, too. I definitely think that was a missed call.
Felt like Acton was clipped. I can't really see where the box is, but it's very close. Kelly now in the box, turning off. Good flick on to Steph. Once again, just great defense here from the Bulldogs.
At the same time, though, better offense from Lenoir-Rhyne. Ever since that play with Figueredo where she was able to almost redirect in one in, it's definitely been a good bit of momentum. Wow.
Ooh. Why not? Why not, Steph? Have one. Have one from distance.
I'm telling you, with this wind, you can have one like that from distance.
Keep Kite there on her toes. Louise, you got to win it.
Figueredo able to collect.
Nice pass and back out wide. Cruis, I think, maybe expected Jones to go on a run, but this is just a little too ambitious of a ball. Under 2 minutes here in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne is tied here with the Wingate Bulldogs. Rivalry week, like we've been talking about. Once again, if you're tuning in from home, thanks for kicking it with us right here on Bear Sports Network. Good redirect there by McFarland. Up ahead to Figurino. And now DeLong trying to start the break.
Wingate looks to go big forward. You see that look up.
And
1 minute remaining.
kind of a nonchalant clearance there from Berg, but does just enough to clear it out of bounds. We are under a minute left to play here in the first half. Still a 0-0 match. Under 30 seconds left. Long throw in there by Figurino up ahead. Good redirect there by Kelly.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
One last attempt.
0.
And that's the first half.
That's the first half. A 0-0 piece here at Moret Sports Complex between the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears and the Wingate Bulldogs. We'll be back shortly here on Bear Sports Network with first half analysis and second half action.
Our decision as a conference last Thursday to cancel the spring season was not made lightly.
It's Nick.
And Greer with Paramount Automotive in Hickory.
We're located right on Highway 70 in Hickory with 6 new car franchises.
And a great selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Come see us for a fast, fun car buying experience.
Paramount Automotive Hickory, ParamountAuto.com.
Cordell Harris Insurance Agency, a family-owned and operated business serving the Hickory area since 1981, where we strive to take care of you and your den like family. As an independent insurance agency, we offer a vast spectrum of coverage for your commercial and personal insurance needs with our extensive network of providers. Cordell Harris Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Lenoir-Rhyne Athletics. Protect your den with Cordell Harris. Go Bears!
Hickory's hometown jeweler celebrates our hometown teams, college sweethearts. These couples met and fell in love in Hickory and have been together ever since. For the past 38 years, we've helped our clients celebrate a lot of milestones, and stories like these are some of our favorites. Bring your love back to where it all began. Show your college sweetheart the past as you look together to the future, and let us help you start your future here at Oz's Jewelers.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Celebrate great with Carolina West Wireless. Great new phones and a great customer experience, all on our great nationwide high-speed network. Stop by today and get big savings on select Samsung smartphones, like $350 off the Samsung Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, and $350 off the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. The great savings continue with 4 lines of unlimited data for just $35 a month per line. Celebrate great savings and go stay connected wherever your travels take you.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, shakalaka, 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 shaka. Scoop, shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
I love being busy in my garden. I got flowers to plant and beds to clean out. When I was feeling really tired and not like myself, I saw a doctor. Look at me now. The doctors were good, they worked with me, and they laughed with me. I'm back to doing everything I love. I needed a doctor, and I found an expert for my heart.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Broken windshield, take one.
Hey guys, my windshield just got broken. I feel like I need to blow off some steam. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Blanks, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online, on the app, or over the phone.
Yeah, but what if I never hear back? That's gonna make me want to go, check.
No, your Geico claims team is always there for you.
That makes me want to celebrate with some fireworks. 5, 6, 7, go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah!
Geico. Great service without
And we're back here on Bear Sports Network. You're watching Lenoir-Rhyne Women's Soccer here on Bear Sports Network, presented by Emmy Roofing. Once again, we're just going to give a shout-out to some teams. Tonight, we're giving a big shout-out to the 2 other local youth soccer clubs in the area, the CVYSA Blast and the YCVSC Eagles. Both work with the men's and women's soccer program. They want to say thank you, and they appreciate each club for their support and partnership. They enjoy working with both clubs and looking forward to getting back on the pitch with you. Currently playing on your screen, you'll see some pictures of this club team from different age groups. To learn more about the CVYSA Blast, you can find them online at cvysa.org. And for the YCVSC Eagles, you can go online to ycvsc.org. Good luck to both clubs here from Bear Sports Network and the Lenoir-Rhyne Women's Soccer Program with the rest of your spring season. And thanks for creating a great Hickory soccer community. Once again, back here on the pitch, rivalry week. Jenna, what a first half we saw. Nothing really too exciting in terms of goals, but a lot of great defense was played, and both sides were really battling in this one.
Yeah, I think Wingate had the biggest opportunity where they were able to just strike a ball, and thank goodness Grayson Cameron was able to get her fingertips on it and deflect it into that right side post. But yeah, just great possession from both teams here and there so far. So interested in seeing what happens this second half. I think the wind that we were talking about so much earlier has died down a little bit, so that shouldn't help out Wingate as much this half, but it's definitely still a little bit relevant. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, that has to be the game ball so far here in this first match here for Lenoir-Rhyne. It has to go to Grayson Cameron. I mean, she's kept them in this match. I'm talking, this girl laid a full split out on the end line and saved a ball, which would have been a goal, most definitely, for the Bulldogs. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, Grayson Cameron's been great back there. Definitely a true leader. Her leadership shows. She's got a little bit more of an age, and that's been a great piece for this Lenoir-Rhyne defense, is just having her be a leader back there and talking and making them phenomenal saves that she does.
Yeah, I mean, talk about it. A transfer coming in first year and is voted as a captain by her teammates.
Looks like Steph Figueredo is going to try and boot one down this right-hand sideline.
It looks like the same starting lineups that ended that first half for both sides are on the pitch. Just Acton getting into the fray, making a run. She needs some help.
She's working hard, though, to create something on her own, just unfortunately not able to create anything on that right-hand sideline.
And that's something that Acton's really been working on. I mean, she's been an outside back for this team for the last 2 years, but has really improved from freshman year to her sophomore year, offensively speaking.
Wingate plays it's a good look through, just not able to connect, but that was definitely a good look from Wingate right there.
Yeah, that was a good switch opportunity. Up ahead to Weaver, looking to settle. Kelly trying to win the ball back. Wingate doing a great job of playing amongst the back line once again. Good stat there by Maddie Kyle. Just working the ball through the middle as Wingate's trying to find an opportunity. Ball sent looping towards the 18. Good pressure here from Lenoir-Rhyne. So Wingate settles, and that is Jessla Francis. A shot put up, and I'm not sure Cameron got a hand on it, but it'll be a goal kick. Now,
she did not, but Ellard looks like they're slow to add pressure right now. It's not terrible, but I think there's still too much space for Wingate players to look up, get shots off, play balls through. So hopefully Lenoir-Rhyne can pick up the tempo there and just be a little bit firmer with the pressure that they're putting on the ball.
Cameron surveying, and she told her teammates to kind of come forward. That ball's, like we talked about earlier, even with the wind died on just a little bit, it's going to be difficult to kind of get that one past half. Good skill there on the outside by Vivian Jones.
Wingate looks to switch it up to the back here again.
Dangerous ball, threatening once again are the Wingate Bulldogs. It's a better ball there from Cameron.
McFarland able to get a touch. Figueredo able to get a little bit of a flick on.
Acton. Just no nonsense. Just clear it away. For someone to settle it.
Good pressure right there by Wingate. Somehow, I think that's Maddie Kyle over there, able to turn out of that.
And like we said, Kyle has been turned into an outside back this year and has been phenomenal, kind of replacing Christina Shimshak, who we saw join a lot of runs here for the Bears in her career.
Big switch attempt right there from Wingate, and it looks like it is going to work out.
It's a high boot.
Looks like a high
Dawn.
boot.
It's going to be a play on from the referee. DeLong looking to join the fray, puts a ball up, bouncing around, and it's going to be looped over. Still dangerous. It looked like a handball there in the middle, but it'll be a goal kick.
And this is where the Bears just need to compose themselves, and they need to string some passes together of their own. It's Grayson Cameron again, tells her team to push up.
It's very tough for her to get it past the midfield going into this wind.
Yeah, I'm looking at this corner flag over here, and it's just whipping.
Weaver making her run, timing it. 1v1 is Weaver here on this near sideline. Bounces outside. Stop on a dime and lays another one. It's dangerous. Kelly is in the area.
Well done by Weaver to create that opportunity. Good ball in from Figueredo to find her on the outside like that. Weaver takes it with speed and does get a ball in. Unfortunately, Kelly just couldn't find that and clean it up.
McFarland just going to send one towards the 18.
And Weaver able to control that big touch by Wingate. Still kind of bouncing around a little bit as Figueredo picks it up in the middle. He's going to play it out to Maddie Kyle over on the right-hand side.
Trying to find Vivian Jones on the far sideline, just not able to connect. Ina just going to send the ball forward.
Seems like anytime the ball goes more than 15 yards in the air, it just gets caught up in the wind.
Ball played out wide once again by McFarland. Once again, they're really working on finding those outside wings. Just not been able to make the connection here today.
Here a Wingate player demanding the ball down the sideline. Great job by Acton, though, to find Sarah, who unfortunately can't connect it back to Acton.
McFarland trying to put pressure. Good step there by Amanda McFarland. And so this is one that we saw in their last match that ended in a 1-1 draw at Wingate. So we knew it was going to be a tough one as the ball's played looping into the box. DeLong lays it back across. Good job by Lewisburg to stop and step in that path and clear the ball away. Good step by Steph. Once again, the Bulldogs are having a lot of space to kind of work it amongst those back line and work their way through the back line.
100%. They've done very well with that all night long.
Kyle putting some pressure on, and Luis.
Yeah, she just needs to boot that at that point and just let the group recollect and mark up and try and play some good defensive ball here.
Good job there by Vivian Jones to get that one away. Now Kelly looking to set up the press. Ball sent out wide.
Mac doing a great job playing through that and able to find Figueredo's feet. Figueredo looks to carry here. Lays it off to, is that Vivian Jones on the outside?
Yeah, they're still looking to see someone really take advantage and kind of step up here. And this one is it's just been neck and neck. We're not able to get one team to kind of stick out here so far in the second half.
So we see Rhea Acton opening up. Sarah takes a big look up and just can't connect with Weaver.
And McFarland, she's got time and space.
Miscommunication with Scarlett Kelly up top.
Would have loved to see Steph kind of open up a little bit more and play with McFarland. Acton in space.
Good on Acton to cut back in there. Finds Weaver again back on the outside, but offsides from Rosie. You know she's going to be frustrated. I'm sure Gary Higgins will remind her that she's got to watch that back line because that's a great ball in from Acton if she timed it up better.
Just got to time your steps and stay with that last defender there. Weaver not able to do so.
Great win by McFarland there. Weaver unfortunately not able to bring that down, and Wingate's going to repossess this ball as they look to go forward, playing it through the middle.
Good touch there by Cruz.
Great touch, almost a rough pass, but somehow, I think that was Maddie Kyle that was able to step in and just kind of boot it forward.
Working out on the far sideline of the Bulldogs. Cox in the fray. She's onside. Good pressure there by Caitlin Cox. You see Kara Gavigan will re-enter the match.
Coming in for Vivian Jones on this right-hand side.
The Bears, number 29, Kara Gavigan, and exiting number 12, Vivian Jones.
And Kara with the fresh legs finds Scarlett Kelly, who's going to try and play a square ball. Oh, ambitious right there from Sarah.
Good job there by Acton to kind of just get it out of the dangerous area. Good pressure from Kelly, and they'll do it again. The Bulldogs just, like I said, they don't have to force anything here. They're just going to continue to play their game. And that's kind of taken LR a little bit by storm. Good ball out wide. Gavigan able to get to it.
Oh, that's got to be. There it is, yeah. Oh, and that's so unfortunate because if Gavigan can somehow get past that and isn't clipped with her strides and her speed, I would love to see her just take that ball inline and LR to get numbers in the box. Looks like Figueredo's going to take this set piece. Let's see how many players Gary Higgins' team gets in here. It looks like 4 are lined up on the 18.
Love to see them kind of push a little bit more forward towards that penalty marker. You know, Steph, I'm putting this as close to the goal as possible. Whips it around right on that 18. Weaver in the fray. Still bouncing around.
Sarah's got time here to collect, take a big look forward.
That's a great touch there by Weaver.
But Wingate just does a good job of coming in and intercepting that ball. Maybe the communication could have been a bit better from Weaver's teammates. Great job by Figueredo to find Acton on this left-hand side. Acton looks to carry for a second before finding Kelly in the middle. Figueredo's going to take it over.
Yeah, she's got Kara right there, and there's a big bump there, and the ref is saying get up. Now Gavigan looks to make a run. Gavigan looking to play it across, and she'll win the corner there for Lenoir-Rhyne.
Well done. Kara's great at just that outside midfielder piece. She's very good at carrying the ball with her speed and her strides like we've talked about, and then earning these crucial set pieces. As it looks like Rosie Weaver will be the one to step up and take this corner kick.
Let's see what kind of service Weaver has. See what Rosie can do.
It looks like Lenoir-Rhyne's going to start with their players just inside the box.
And I think that's the best strategy here. You're going to make Kite nervous in goal. That one's towards the 18.
As Kelly works to shield it. Going to be no call from the referee, though.
Up and away towards Acton. Keeps it in bounds. Good reaction there by Rhea Acton.
There, Alicia.
Should be Lenoir-Rhyne throw in, but
I thought it grazed off a Wingate player there too, but it looks like Wingate is going to be awarded the throw in.
Wingate building some momentum. Ina just not trying to
well
concede a
done.
corner.
Yeah, well done to save that corner kick there.
Kelly just has been working there in the front line, putting pressure all here in the second half. Good stat there by Acton.
Call a foul out of that. But yeah, definitely Scarlett Kelly is working up top. Hopefully she's keeping her cool because I'm sure it's got to be frustrating to do as many little mini sprints as she's doing right now. And unfortunately she hasn't gotten lucky and collected one yet. But she keeps working, maybe one will go her way.
Acton, a promising ball forward. Easily won there by Wingate. Up ahead to Kelly.
Kelly's got some space. Let's see what she can do. She's looking to find Gavigan on that right-hand side. Just the ball is not on, unfortunately.
Once again, just working across the back line. Advance the ball. Make LR play your game. That is what the Wingate Bulldogs are doing. Ball played forward. Cox is in the area. And so is Louise Berg. She gets bumped.
Looks like they're saying corner kick.
So now another chance here for the Wingate Bulldogs. Lenoir-Rhyne has got to lock in defensively.
Got to give credit where credit is due. Cox did a great job of just running that ball down and earning that corner for her team as Wingate looks to make a sub here.
Now in for Wingate, number 17, Caroline Peters.
Caroline Peters checks into the match here once again for the Bulldogs. Ball played in. Dangerous here at the 6.
Oh, Wingate able to get a head on it.
Now DeLong fires a curler, and that one hit the pipe.
Same thing. Grayson Cameron, I know she got a hand on that, and same thing. If she wouldn't have got a hand on that, I think that would have been inside that side netting right there.
That one was curling there for DeLong and able to find its way towards the post. Once again, staying out there for the Wingate Bulldogs.
That all started from a dangerous corner kick that Wingate was able to get a head on first. Lenoir-Rhyne had a clearance that didn't go far enough, and then just able to get a strike off there at the top of the box.
So another throw in. It's going to be Lenoir-Rhyne's possession this time.
Number 23, Allie Zuger, exiting number 17, Scarlett Kelly.
It's like our wing wizard is going to be checking in as this key forward piece here.
Yeah, she can afford to kind of play up top with Weaver and Gavigan.
We saw where Kelly was putting all that work in, so Gary Higgins is giving her a break, and hopefully Zuger can be just as dynamic and continue to use her speed up top.
Still working there on the far sideline. That one is just cleared. Acton has to win it. You see Zuger just running. Great pressure there by Allie.
It's where you want to pressure, but you also want to be smart to make sure you're not using up too much energy as we see Wingate play a ball through.
Ooh, that is dangerous there for Sarah. She's got to be careful. Kind of taking out DeLong there in the box while another Wingate forward was able to sneak in. I think that was Cox. So we're halfway here in the second half. Still knotted at 0 apiece.
Mack not able to win the first ball, but able to win the second. Figueredo smartly plays it back to Acton, who finds Sarah, but Wingate with the high pressure right now. Finds Weaver, but with the ball to her back, and wow, Acton did a great job to keep that in.
Talk about naughty techers right there from Rhea Acton. Just heads up play. Clever skill there on the near sideline. Gavigan going to work. Takes a heavy touch. And I think they've read the scouting report that she's fast.
Is that all it says by her name?
It's fast.
Kara Gavigan.
Fast. That's it. That's all you need. You don't even have to watch tape anymore at that point. You just know that she's fast and you got to play her tight. Or try to, at least.
Sarah able to collect it with space. Finds Acton. Unlucky touch by Acton, but able to find Zuger, who's got a good touch, and lays off for Figueredo and now McFarland.
Crew is trying to switch it, just not able to get it wide enough to Weaver.
Good pressure from Mack. Right there to force Wingate to play that ball out of bounds.
And great job on her part not to extend her arms there. Most of the times you see that call given to the offensive player if the defender kind of sticks out their arms.
Zuger right here. This ball is not going to go inside the box. Just Zuger, if she had one more step.
Peters now with the ball here for the Bulldogs, moving around. LaFrancis. Good step there by Gavigan.
Nice little wall pass right there from Wingate, just able to connect it in the triangle that they have.
Good pressure by the Bears forwards. Really pinching the Bulldogs. They're going to have to try the long ball now. That's a pretty ball outside, but Kyle is there. Kyle looking for some help. Nice job by Figueredo. Some pinball action there in the middle. Finally looking for someone to settle. Up ahead, Zuger, she's onside, takes the touch, cuts it back, across.
Gavigan's just not there to collect it.
And that
Well done. Seems like the Bears just got some life at the same time that the crowd did. Hopefully that'll keep the momentum going here for LR.
Kyle wins it back. Now Figueredo looking to turn.
Yep, there's definitely a foul every time. I'm going to suspect that Figueredo is going to step up to take this one, and I'd love to see some numbers in the box for Lenoir-Rhyne here.
Yeah, I want to see them crowd that 6. Honestly, and just put a ball up in the air. I want to see them kind of keep and maybe try to block Kite's vision. She's in goal.
Looks like Wingate's going to hold the 18 here, so Lenoir-Rhyne just going to need to time their run and hopefully just get some kind of touch on it.
Figueredo laces the ball up. It's dangerous in the area.
That's a great ball.
Berg trying to lay a foot back on frame.
That was a beautiful ball from Figueredo there, just laid right at the top of the 6.
Acton has space out wide here to Weaver. Nice skill there by Acton, just not able to keep it in.
Touch was just the slightest bit too heavy, but just breaking some players' ankles out there.
Cruz can step up. Zuger has some space, trying to bounce it outside. So Lenoir-Rhyne threatening. They're knocking on the door here on the attacking third.
Yeah, this is nice to see. See how far Figueredo can get this throw off. Looks to Zuger. Zuger flicks it on.
Another flick on. Gavigan's there.
There.
Fire!
Wow!
Kara Gavigan puts the Bears up 1-0. You can't stop her. You can only hope to contain her, but it's not enough.
Right place, right time. Again, that dangerous throw from Figueredo. Again, it's so nice when you have a player that can have a long toss like that. Some beautiful flick-ons from the Bears, and Kara Gavigan able to just clean it up and volley it right in.
So we showed you that replay. There is Gavigan able to put it in. A couple flick-ons there from the Bears, and Jenna called it. Right place and right time there for the freshman Kara Gavigan. And she puts it into the back of the net, and that is huge here for the Bears.
Pretty sure Gavigan still has a smile on her face, but how can you not after a goal like that?
That's huge there for Kara. I believe that is her first goal here at home. Now it's a completely different match here in Moret Sports Complex.
As the referee says play on, he sees some advantage for the Bears here as Weaver is streaking down this left sideline. She's got speed.
She needs some help. And gets the ball poked away, but it's going to be right there.
Right there where that last goal started. Let's just get a replay of that, can we? That'd be great.
Don't adjust your screens. Jenna Beauregard trying to speak it into existence.
And there's the flick on from Zuger.
Another flick on. McFarland is there, turning.
Can
Weaver's
Weaver
going to be
get
back
there?
in. And I think she just won her team a corner kick, and that she did. Like we talked about, Jenna, it only takes one here for both sides to get it going, and Lenoir-Rhyne looking to make it two.
They got a bit of that momentum going for them, and they took advantage of it, and they struck first, and now it's, hey, can we strike again? Why not? Let's see if Steph can play in a nice ball here.
It's whipping deep back post. Kara is there, the recollect.
Ooh, cuts it on the line herself. Unfortunately, just Wingate takes it over as they look to form some kind of counterattack, but great job by the Bears to quickly slow that down.
Good step there by Alicia Cruz. And I'm sure they're going to look to play this back and try to switch the field here.
You called it.
Berg stepping forward. Good touch by Cruz. Ambitious. I like it. And why not? Test kite there in goal. I don't think it was a shot, but.
Yeah, I think she was trying to find Zuger through, but maybe Zuger was a little bit more pushed up than she thought.
We'll give Alicia the benefit of the doubt.
Well read there by Maddie Kyle. And Amanda McFarland continues to push it up again on this sideline over where Kara Gavigan is.
And yeah, if I'm winging it right now, I'm going to be very, very careful and tread on waters here when I'm passing it on the back line with Allie. It's just a quick first step. And that's a beautiful ball here for Wingate. DeLong in the box, fires, and she scores an equalizer. 1-1 here at Moret Sports Complex. Hey, we didn't say it was going to be easy. This is the kind of match we've been expecting all along.
100%. And that's just where, as LR, you get the first goal and you have to make sure that you're keeping your foot on the pedal. And that was just a beautiful ball in and just a great job to find that left corner, left side netting over there. Well placed. Yeah. Out of Cameron's reach. There's nothing she can do about it.
That's just excellent there. And I mean, just a little miscommunication there on the back line. I think they were really focused on Cox, and DeLong just kind of snuck in there and was able to get it. And like you said, perfect placement on that ball.
But you know what, Audie? We still have just a little bit over 15 minutes left to play. This game is not over yet.
It's far from over in this one. So, once again, if you're just tuning in, this is a completely different match. 1-1 apiece here, 15 minutes remaining here in regulation between the visiting Wingate Bulldogs and your Lenoir-Rhyne Bears.
And this is where LR, they need to just encourage each other right now because Wingate suddenly's got momentum swinging back in their direction.
Good pressure there from the Bears. A good chain of passes.
Great step by Berg.
That one knuckling. Good touch by Weaver. And Acton's going to look to open up. See McKenna DeLong, the goal scorer here for the Bulldogs. Dangerous ball there by Kyle. Weaver able to shield and win the foul for Lenoir-Rhyne. See the ref kind of just going back and forth there with McKenna DeLong. I think DeLong didn't want a foul called against her. Ball played through once again to DeLong, racing towards the corner, and just will be out of her reach. Cameron sends it forward. Good skill there from Acton.
McFarland loses her footing.
And Peters stepping forward, and Cruis trying to win it, and I believe she did.
Yeah, great tackle. She got plenty of ball in that.
And that's one of those where you kind of hold your breath there from Cruis. Anytime you leave your feet.
See if Zuger can get some speed and just push through.
Zuger?
Oh.
Just lost track of the ball, but she was there.
She was 100% there. And that's just the work ethic from Ali Zuger. Most players wouldn't even try and sprint after that ball. They would consider it a lost cause, but that is Ali Zuger for you.
Now the Bulldogs looking to refocus and start their attack once again. Out to DeLong.
It's a good touch by DeLong right there to bring that down.
Peters bouncing around, dangerous, and ooh, Acton had to win it. And she just, in the nick of time, does that.
And thankfully only giving Wingate a throw in right there, not another corner kick.
Peters turning. Good job by Sarah to deflect it. Carrie Gaffigan trying to shut off the angle out wide. Good pressure there by LR. Zuger asking for just a little bit more of a press here from the Bears. Good patience here from the Bulldogs. DeLong bounces outside. Lays it back across.
Figueredo's there to clear it out, though.
Still working it through the back.
What a turn.
Francis now on that. She's going to try her luck from distance. And threatening, but that one will go over and wide.
It's not a bad look, though. Cannot blame Wingate for taking that shot right there.
Still working it. Are the Bulldogs doing a better job of keeping possession? Ball played through. DeLong. Gotta win it if you're Sarah. Into Cox. Good step there by Sarah once again.
Looks like Wingate's going to make a pair of substitutions here. Some fresh legs for the last 10 minutes of this match.
Bulldogs, number 13, Nicole Christie. Number 18, Brianna Datillo.
You see Brianna Datillo and Nicole Christie check into the match here for the Bulldogs. Like you said, just getting some fresh legs. Last 10-minute stretch. Ball played up. Berg is there to shield. Kind of usher it out of bounds. Zuger tight on the press. Trying to step in the fray of Peters. Now DeLong. And Sarah will give up the corner kick here for the Wingate Bulldogs as they're threatening once again. Looks like that is Morgan Zanardi to take the corner kick here for Wingate.
Wingate's got 4 players looking to run into the box here.
Looping ball here at the
Dangerous
penalty
ball.
marker.
Wingate able to get ahead on it first, still kind of bouncing around.
Punch by Cameron, and then a one-timer.
Wow.
Bouncing around.
Figueredo finally able to clear it out.
Zuger, high press once again. Trying to force a turnover. And ball put up and wide, and Zuger might look to challenge. Kite.
Trying to find DeLong on the outside over there, just not able to. It's going to be a Lenoir-Rhyne throw in. So we see Rhea Acton step up. Let's see who will make some runs in. She looks for Weaver.
Should be LR's throw in. It's going to go the other way. Trying to switch the field of play. Good step forward there.
Cruz has space. I almost wish she would have just carried that for a second instead of trying to find Weaver on the outside, just intercepted by a Wingate player.
Some speed here as Wingate looking to make an attack. Sarah, good step. She's being held. Able to stop Datillo's run. And they're going to award a corner kick here to the Wingate once again. That looked like it went off of DeLong's foot. So once again, Zanardi here for the Bulldogs. Going to look to play her service in.
Her last service was great. I would love to see LR just go ahead and boot this out first time.
Deep again, bouncing in the area. And Cameron. Very, very close there for Grayson Cameron. She saved that ball and guided it across, almost hitting the post.
It's going to be a Wingate corner kick from the opposite corner now.
Here's loud and clear Grayson Cameron telling her teammates where to be.
Again, it's the same 4 players looking to run in.
Zanardi, another dangerous ball. Good clearance by Cruz. Peters trying to look and turn and fire. Right at Cameron.
Yeah, thankfully she didn't get a hold of that at all.
Love to see Cameron send this to Zuger. Sends it deep. She got bumped in the back, but still able to keep the ball alive here for LR.
Keep that in, Rhea. Well done. Yeah, that's definitely going to be an LR throw. And 2 LR subs are going to come into this game for the last 5 minutes of this match. Looks like Figueredo and Rosie Weaver.
Number 10, Neb Dustin.
Yeah, looks like
24, Jessica Carmichael.
Yeah, Neb Dustin and Jessica Carmichael will check in. Get some fresh legs. Jenna said under 5 to play. It's now or never here for both these sides. And up ahead, Zuger trying to time the run.
Keep pressuring that there.
Acton keeping it alive here for LR.
Look to play to Gavigan. Tries to find Zuger. Just not heading in the right direction, unfortunately.
Playing it back once again, and good pressure there from the Bears. Peters.
It's a great ball. Great run.
Some time. Carmichael stepping in the fray.
Should be won by Sarah, and it was, but that clearance didn't go too far. This is where Cameron's got to make sure she's communicating with her players. She does well. Lenoir-Rhyne's going to get a goal kick.
Heads up there by Cameron to tell Sarah to kind of just shield and let it go out of bounds. 3 minutes approaching here in this match. We're knotted up at 1 apiece. Lenoir-Rhyne had a lead there for a little bit of probably a 3-minute span, and Bulldogs were able to come back and equalize.
Yeah, they definitely answered that goal very quickly as we see Gavigan collecting it here in the center.
Carmichael. Out wide, Kyle looks to make a run.
Kyle looks to take it in line, and smartly, she knew Wingate had the last touch on that ball, and she's going to let that go out for a corner kick. Looks like Nev Dustin is going to be the one that struts over to the corner and is going to play this set piece in for the Bears.
Let's see what Dustin can do. We've seen her curl 2 corner kicks in before in one game against North Georgia last year.
Unfortunately, this was not the right side of the corner that we'd want for that.
Looping ball in the area. Dustin going to play another service back in.
Good cut by Dustin there.
Back across. McFarland is there.
McFarland just missed that touch to just redirect that ball a little bit, but Bears still able to maintain possession as Zuger finds it at the top of the 18. Bounces around a little bit, and Wingate's going to now try and create a counterattack of their own.
That's a nice opportunity here for Wingate to counterattack. Ball played up ahead, and Berg is there.
Carmichael able to keep it in bounds, and heads up.
Look alive there on the bench if you're Wingate. Approaching a minute left to play here in regulation. It's going to be some late match heroics to stop us here from going into extra time.
Acting with time. Oh, heavy touch, though. Heavy touch.
Caroline Peters looking for options. That's a beautiful ball up ahead to DeLong. This is a dangerous spot. Long back across the 18.
McFarland with the clearance. Didn't go that far, but...
They're looking for an offsides call, and a shot fired, and that is high. And very confused from the AR that wasn't offsides, and LR is by themselves looking for the offsides call.
Wow.
And yeah, if I could measure that might have been a few yards offside.
Yeah. LR players still visibly upset. I'm pretty sure that Grayson Cameron even took that as if it was offside, so she just made the call on her own, and center ref had to let her know that, hey, we're taking it as a goal kick.
Almost a backbreaker there for LR. There's 10 seconds left.
10, 9.
It's now or never if we're going to end it here in regulation.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some overtime. And hopefully that's one of those things where the Bears get pumped up because of the unfortunate call that the AR just made instead of letting it get them frustrated.
And that is the end of regulation. Guess what? You're getting free soccer here in Moret Sports Complex. Why not? When both these teams are so good. 1-1 apiece, and we'll be back shortly here for the start of overtime.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
And we're back here on Bear Sports Network. If you thought that this game was over, it's not. It's still a 1-1 match, and we're heading into overtime. Some exciting extra soccer here in Moretz Sports Complex. Jenna, what are you looking forward to here in these potentially 2 overtime periods?
Personally, I mean, we just saw that crazy missed offsides call from the assistant referee, so I think that our girls are fired up from that right now. Thank goodness that Wingate somehow whiffed that. That would have been a terrible note to end on, a goal like that from just a missed call. So I think they're fired up from that missed call. They're ready to go. You can see them on the sidelines. Look like they're moving around a little bit, trying to stay warm. Last time I checked the temp, it's a nice 37 degrees out here right now. So
that's it?
Yeah, and it's April Fool's, but I'm not joking. It is that cold. So it's a chilly one tonight. We're getting some free extra soccer. It's cold, but our players are fired up. So hopefully we can see a strike early that just sends this one home, sends Wingate back home on the bus with a loss.
That would be ideal in this one, but like I said, it's not going to come easy. This Wingate Bulldogs team, I know that we have been saying, big rivalry, that maybe that both sides don't like each other. But, I mean, you got to respect this team. They're a very good squad. They're an excellent coach, all talent, very good talent all around. And we've seen that here today from both sides.
Yeah, DeLong's been a big threat from Wingate during the last 15 minutes or so. Obviously, she was the player that was able to answer back, and she's just been a threat since then. So hopefully LR can just find some momentum of their own here as we're about to get underway.
Yeah, and I kind of like to see Zuger remain up top there and allow, Carmichael and I believe there's going to be Kara to work on the wings. Love to continue to see Zuger there. That press and having her there makes it a very dangerous spot and in the favor of Lenoir-Rhyne.
Yeah, and as we see them setting up, it appears like you're correct. And Zuger is going to continue to be that piece up top for the Bears.
So we begin things here for overtime period number 1.
Figueredo able to collect and is now going to carry the ball for a bit on her own.
Good pressure in there by Dustin.
You hear the crowd in the background coming alive, trying to push these women Bears through overtime.
Be another throw in here for LR. Like we said, if you're just tuning in, overtime, 2 periods of 10 minutes. It's golden goal, first one to score.
Good pressure from the Bears here, but somehow Wingate able to just sneak it out.
Still trying to put pressure here on the Bulldogs. They're trying their best to clear it out, and they finally get it out of that little corner.
Wingate looks to play through the middle here and switch it out to this right-hand side. There's a heavy touch from Wingate.
Carmichael has space for Zuger. Not able to get past Chandler Hendricks as she's able to shield the passing lane.
See Zuger calling for the ball and able to turn. Just the ball unfortunately gets stuck up underneath her feet. But Figueredo adds some pressure and Dustin able to collect and face up.
Good surveying there by Nev Dustin. Nice. Dustin took all of that one.
That one will sting.
It's crazy how much pressure is packed into that ball once it's cold. Just it becomes compressed. Good job
Great
there
job
by
by
Sarah. She's got space if she wants it.
Carmichael trying to push it forward, and it's going to go off a Wingate player for Lenoir-Rhyne throw as Acton comes up to take this.
Zuger in space.
Yes, Allie. And she loves that left foot,
Lays
as
it back
we know.
across. Kara in the fray.
Yes!
Puts it in. Goal! Goal for Lenoir-Rhyne as they win here in overtime over the Wingate Bulldogs 2-1. What a way to end the night, Jenna.
That was amazing. And I'm going to give, who is it? Kara that had the goal. All credit to Allie Zuger there, able to just turn face up, be that dynamic player to get in, play that ball across, and Kara Gavigan again, right place, right time. I think she might have even just bellied that ball into the back of the net, but whatever you got to do, just do it. A crucial 3 points for the Bears right there.
Zuger fought for that one, and Kara finished it right there for the Bears. Cold-blooded. The Bears once again play Bad News Bears to the Wingate Bulldogs here and sweep them 2-0 here in both matches. Once again, thanks for staying tuned here on the Bear Sports Network. And on behalf of Jenna Beauregard, Monica Leonde, we wish you a great night and go Bears.